Actually, I don't know if this is coming out. No, we still have time before Halloween when this comes out. So this is perfect for any parties you are going to throw or you are going to be an attendee of. We're gonna make some super fun Halloween snacks like we did last year with the girls, but I came up with a couple of these like in a very early morning haze, and I'm sure they've been done before. Like they might just be in the recesses of my brain and I'm thinking I came up with them when I most certainly didn't.
Well, they say he's not coming back and nothing can fill the void, but at least we can try with food. I'll make some apple pie, come on in. It's Dead Dad's Kitchen.
Here's what we're gonna be doing today. We're making some very cute little Halloween party appetizer dessert type things. We're going to be making pizza pumpkins, deviled Eye-ggs, and we're going to be making Rice Crispy mummies. I am certain deviled egg eyes have been made before. Ours are gonna be different and cute and perfect. And then we're going to be making pizza pumpkins, which I got from this creator right here. They were just so freaking cute. Also, shout out to Ricardo at the West Hollywood Pavilions because I didn't have any butcher twine and he hooked it up big time. Well, it kind of looks like a spider web. That's fun. And we're going to be making mummy Rice Krispie treats. I'm certain they've been done before, but I have a really fun little trick, and you'll see why I'm doing this hand motion soon. But I have a really fun little trick I want to show you for those guys. So we're gonna have a really great time. I can't wait to do some really fun stuff with you. I already have my eggs going so that they can hard boil and get to the point we need them to for our deviled Eye-ggs. And if you guys don't know how to get them to a hard boiled point, no problem, you can check out my Made Easy eggs right there. What we're gonna do next is preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Is this wise for me to be doing right now? Probably not, because it's still 95 degrees in Los Angeles. Hello. I'm gonna be sweating, but what else is new? You know, I don't know if I'll stop sweating until like mid-December. So the next thing we're going to do is prepare our cheese for our little pizza pumpkins. Super, super cute. Can't wait to dive in and make these cute little guys. Now, this one is a recipe where I'm using more store-bought ingredients than normal. You guys know I really like to make things by scratch because I'm very annoying and I like to say that I made everything by scratch. But since I would imagine these are going to a lot of kids and things like that, it's not super important to me that it's like, you know, the best tasting pizza they've ever had in their life. It's definitely more about it being fun, but I could see this being really fun to make totally from scratch too. So I'm using just blocked low moisture mozzarella, and I'm shredding it up myself because sometimes shredded mozzarella can have this like powdered covering outside the cheese, which is totally fine. It's obviously okay to eat. It can sort of sometimes, I've noticed, hinder the melting process a little bit. So I like to shred it myself when I can. And the food processor makes that very, very easy. And it also gives you a couple little snacks, which I love. We will put this in a little bowl. What we're gonna do right now is get our olives ready for our little pizza pumpkins, just so they can have a filling that isn't just cheese, which would still be great, but it is like impossible to beat a black olive. They're so good. Okay, we are just going to roughly chop our olives so that we have them ready to go for our little pizza pumpkins. You guys, are we getting excited for Halloween? I feel like this October is like longer than normal, so I'm getting to like very much stay in the like spooky spirit. Definitely leave in the comments what you guys are doing for Halloween. Are you dressing up? If so, obviously leave in the comments what you're dressing up as. Are you going to a party? Are you hosting a party? What's your vibe? Are you so excited? I'm excited to hear about it. I am going to transfer my little eggies into an ice bath so they can stop the cooking. We don't want to overcook them. Also, our oven's preheated so we can start getting ready with our pizzas. I think our Rice Krispies will probably be the last thing we do, just because it's a very quick process. You don't want to like pause in between that. So we'll keep that off to the side for just a second. Ice baths are so fun. Okay, while those chill out a bit, we are going to get our pizza pumpkins ready. So I'm really excited for this. I've been wanting to try some of these like twine bread recipes for a long time. So I'm happy that we're testing this out on just some like store-bought dough. So if it gets ruined, I'm not like heartsick. And I also just think it's gonna be really cute. I am very nervous about opening this. You guys know I hate this. Oh gosh, okay. How does this do it? We're gonna have to do a Bites of History on this because how do they do this? Oh gosh. Why isn't it opening? When is it gonna open? When is it doing it? Can it open? Did it open? Oh, fuck. Oh. Why is that so scary? I know nothing bad is gonna happen. I'm just about to have some delicious pizza. Okay. Ugh. Okay, we're going to cut our pizza dough into 6 squares. What we're gonna do is flatten out our little pizza dough. I'm gonna try to make it a bit more of a circle. I'm just gonna kind of fold the corners in, shape it a little bit with my hands. So now we're going to take our beautiful little Carbone tomato basil sauce. We're gonna use that as our pizza sauce. You guys know I really loved this in our Carbone episode of Dead Dad's Kitchen. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious, and it still is. Then we just take a bit of cheese, however much you want, however cheesy you feel like. I'm feeling relatively cheesy. Whatever topping you're using, if you're using toppings, throw a couple of those in there. Then what we're gonna do is just start picking these sides up and connecting them so we get a little ball shape. So this might get a little messy, but we want to try to keep all of that sauce and cheese and everything in there. So we've connected it. It looks like a little, looks like a bao bun almost. Now what I'm gonna do is pinch it together and flip it over. So then I'm going to take a piece of string of butcher's twine, which I mean, I think is just string if we're being honest. So I'm going to have all 6 of mine equidistant from each other. So I have 6 pieces, well I have 3 pieces of string and it makes 6 triangles. I'm going to place the bottom right on top of where those strings connect, and I'm going to loosely tie a little baby knot so that when it spreads out and it rises, it's going to give us that amazing little, those pumpkin divots. And it's gonna be so freaking cute. I cannot wait. One last little tie. We don't want to tie it too tight, but just so when it starts to expand, we get what we want. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be cute. It kind of looks like garlic. And then we just chop off the excess. I really need better kitchen shears and knives, but whatever, that's a problem for a different day. Yes, I am sweating already. Thank you for noticing. Here are our little pumpkin pizzas. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to bake these off. Into a 400-degree oven they go. Now we're going to do the same trick that we did with Jeff and Riley for our deviled eggs. What we're gonna do, oh crap, that's okay, we need to crack them anyway. I should have said, oh crack. So doing the same technique that we did with Jeff and Riley, we're gonna just crack our eggs all around. When they have a bunch of tiny little cracks in it, we're gonna put them into the bag. Once all of our eggs are in their little bag, now what we're going to do is fill it with just a touch of water, think, and we're taking pink food coloring, and this is what's gonna make those cool, like veiny effects on the eyes. We're gonna squish a good amount in there, and we're gonna close it up. We do not wanna accidentally leave this open. And we're gonna roll it around. Okay. These are gonna hang out for a little bit so they get nice and dyed. So while those are just waiting to reach their full creepy potential, we're gonna get our deviled egg base together. I'm just gonna use this same bowl. We're gonna need some mayo, some mustard, some relish. I'm gonna get, is that gonna be enough mayo? A good squirt of mustard, some relish. Oh, you know what? We need to have this be an eye color, don't we? I found green first, so we're using green. Oh, I love Halloweeny. So we're going to add some salt, a little pep. I mean, that was salt and that was pepper, is what I meant. Is that enough salt? There's a running joke in my Patreon. Oh my gosh, if you guys want to join my Patreon, it starts at just $2, so please feel free to check that out. It means a lot to me. There's a running joke in my Patreon that I always say, like, okay, we're gonna add just a pinch of salt, and I put like a tablespoon in. Oh, do I have gloves? Crapola. Holy These are gonna be so cute, I wanna die. Oh my God, I'm just gonna give them a flip. You're not allowed to see yet. You guys are gonna lose it. I have part of one glove, so maybe I won't get my hands dyed too badly, but there's no promises. This is insane, okay. Why am I doing this? I'm dumb. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's do this. Okay, so no, it's not gonna, I still need to touch this. Okay. Well, the parts that are cool are very cool. Okay, we've reached a new filming record temperature in my house, which is 83 degrees. Okay, these aren't exactly giving what I thought they would be giving. And that's okay, because they're still gonna taste good, which is what matters. Oh, this one might be good. This one might be good. This one, if this was around the whole thing, would be sick. Do you guys see what I was going for? It's like that part of the eye. You know what I mean? So that's great. We also didn't make too much of a mess, even though for some reason my weird half broken glove didn't work. That was strange. Okay, so now all we need to do is slice these little bad boys up, which is probably gonna look weird because it's gonna look like I'm slicing an eyeball, but what are you gonna do? Oh my God. I normally like my hard-boiled eggs. I like them a little jammier in the middle, but when it comes to deviled eggs, this is perfect. You want them really well done and nice and like, not chalky because it's not a good word for it, but like chalky. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, but they're not done yet. They're not done yet. Stop. Ugh. We're just adding those into our deviled egg base that we already had prepared. And we're just mashing those up with the fork so that our yolk gets really nicely incorporated as well. Now, the only thing I forgot to do was to give some pupils. So we're just using the ends of these black olives, make it super extra creepy. For our filling, super easy. All you need to do is add some of our deviled egg mixture into a bag, or if you have a piping bag on hand, you can use that. Or if you just want to spoon it in, that's fine too. Then with the tip of the bag, we're just gonna cut that off just a tiny bit so we can squeeze out of this little Ziploc into our deviled eggs. So you guys might remember how this goes. No! Here we go. Okay, it needs to be more circular. Hold on. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. Ah, creepy. Let me do the rest of these and I'll show you when they're all done. So you have your little plate of eyeballs, your little deviled egged eyeballs. That's creepy. Okay, let's have a taste. They're great. I really used to not like them at all. Okay, moving this off to the side for a second. Okay, we're gonna go get our little pizzas. Wow, you guys, if this isn't the cutest freaking thing you've ever seen in your life, I don't know what is. Okay, so now all we need to do is cut our little, oh, maybe not all we need to do. Maybe this is trickier than I thought. We're getting different scissors. Okay, wait. This one's not as easy as I thought. You gotta pull it out of its like little butt crack. Okay, sure. And then put a little pretzel in it. Okay, it's pretty cute actually. Look at you. Okay, let's pull it apart. Let's pull it apart. Oh, okay. Definitely like some air pockets. Is this the best pizza I've had in my life? No. But is it cute as hell? Absolutely. Here's my idea, and do with it what you will, internet. I think if you butter the butcher's twine, like you just run it through like some room temp butter real quick, it would come out way easier. Holy shit, that's cute. Okay, so I took some time to clean up, which I desperately needed. It also had gotten to 83 degrees in my apartment, so I needed to turn the air on for a little bit. Now what we're gonna do is make our Rice Krispie treats. I'm going to be adding 2.5 times the amount of butter that you need. That's because I don't think there's ever enough butter. 3 tablespoons of butter, my friend. There's like 8 cups of Rice Krispie in it. How on earth could I get away with 3 tablespoons? I have my 9x13 pan buttered and ready to have stuff put into it. And I think we need 5 cups of marshmallow. I think a lot of us probably know how to make Rice Krispies, but just in case you don't, it's a really easy, really fun recipe. It's a no-bake dessert, which is always a treat. Maybe that's why they're called that. It just uses marshmallows, butter, Rice Krispies, of course, and I like to add some salt in there. Oh, it's only 4 cups? We're gonna do 5 cups. 5 cups of marshmallows, We'll just use a bag. When your butter starts to melt down, I'm gonna add a little salt in there. So yeah, the reason I'm doing so much butter is because it's like 5 cups of marshmallows, it's 6 cups of Rice Krispies, and they ask for 3 tablespoons of butter. You are more than welcome to add in regular size marshmallows. The mini ones were just on sale. And we're going to start mixing this up. I browned my butter a little bit just so it could get a little more roasty, toasty flavor in there. But really, you guys, we're just melting these marshmallows down. And it gets really sticky, so that's why the butter kind of helps you move it around. Oh, I should have measured this first. Crap. Learn from my mistakes and measure out all your stuff first. Okay, we need 6 cups of marshmallows. Of Rice Krispies. This is why we waited till the end to do this, because this one always has to go pretty dang fast. We're gonna add these in and mix. This is a really hot pan, so I'm trying to be smart. Okay, I'm also gonna add a couple regular marshmallows in here so we have those little pockets of marshmallow. I'm gonna turn my heat off and I'm gonna mix this again. Oh, I'm getting some little roasty, toasty bits at the bottom. Maybe that'll be good. We're gonna take all of this and put it in to our buttered pan. Now I like to just get a little bit of hot water in here because no matter what, there's gonna be some little stickies left over, and that's okay. But if we can, have fewer on your pan so it's easier to clean, even better. We're going to take our plastic wrap just so we can smush this down nice and evenly. You could do this with parchment paper, you could do this with plastic wrap, you could do this with a buttered spatula. Whatever you want that's good for you, amazing. This is just what I had on hand. These are relatively flat. I'm gonna hit it with just the tiniest bit of flaky salt. Amazing. Okay. You guys, look how gorgeous. Look at the little pockets. I'm gonna let this set in the fridge for a minute. So our Rice Krispie treats are, as good as we need them to be. And which is how I like to do most things. Let's look right here. So yeah, so we've got a nice little cross section. Let's make sure they taste okay. They do. I'm going to take a disposable plate and some of our marshmallows. Oh my God, wait, would it be cute if we made these spiders? If I had little mini Oreos, I could make these spiders. Whatever, it's fine. They'll be mummies, it's okay. We're gonna microwave these for just a second. While we do that, we're gonna butter our hands. This is a gross, messy process. Obviously my hands are clean. Now we need to let these cool for a second because they're incredibly hot. Is with your buttered hands, you're gonna go like this. You're gonna have it and you're gonna go like this, okay? And you're gonna stretch it out across your Rice Krispie treat. It's so freaking cute. So taking it, stretching it like this around. We're going to add our little eyeballs. Look at this guy. Look at that little guy. Look him in the eye and tell me he's not cute. I wonder, actually, let's learn this together. Is this gonna work as well if they're not as hot? Oh, maybe. Great, I didn't need to burn my frickin' hands. So again, we're just stretching. Oh, this might even work better. Oh, maybe don't burn your hands, you guys. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, hell yeah. Hold on, one more. Get out of town, that one's even better. Okay, hold on. You guys, look at our frickin' little treats. Yay! Well, it's only 84 degrees in my apartment and we have completed another successful Halloween video. You guys, I'm having so much fun this month. I hope you guys are too. I just love you so much and I'm really, really grateful to have you. I'm really grateful that I get to do this and I wouldn't get to do it without you, especially for really fun times like this. It's just really exciting knowing that I get to share stuff with you that you'll enjoy. So thank you very much for being here. I hope you guys are having a really happy, safe, fun Halloween season. And if you don't celebrate Halloween, I hope you're having a wonderful beginning to fall. Oh, amazing. You guys, make sure you tune in on Tuesdays to listen to the podcast. Check out the Patreon. It's only $2 to enter. And if you wouldn't mind, I would really appreciate if you liked, commented, and subscribed to the video. even turn on the notification bell. That's super fun and helpful too. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.